And actually, it was done, the photography was done by one of the newspapers, the New York Daily News, because we were featured. So I was planning to swim for half an hour down the beach, really at the minimal distance out from the shore, maybe 10 feet or so, just kind of where the drop-off is. And after about 20 minutes, I remember looking at my watch, and then I was attacked suddenly by a shark. Initially, I was terrified, but surprisingly, it's such a cinematic experience, so much like what you see in the movies rather than whatever happens to you in real life, of course.
Yeah. Anyway. But you're making awesome progress.
I'll bring
already.
my little green rubber band with me so I can do that.
Yeah.
Yes. The moment my leg hurt like hell, I knew something was amiss, and as soon as I looked over, I could see what that was. Thanks, huh?
Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna fix your seatbelt here.
The shark is actually trying to turn me over, so there's a lot of white water, a lot of thrashing. He or she has a very strong hold on my leg and is trying to push me over, presumably to get my head underwater as well. And that, as a result, the whole head of the shark is above water, and my arm was above water, and I really was able to give it a good smash on the gill, which is why I tore these 2 tendons here. And at that point, the shark let go and swam away. Oops. Okay. I'm not sure. This is the wide version of the wheelchair, huh? They're hard for me.
Anyway. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is a bit.
Yeah, I mean, one advantage is that the animal's trying to turn me over, so he has got his head like pretty far out of the water. And so I've got, I'm working in my element, in the air, and I can really generate a decent amount of force. If I have to hit an animal underwater, I don't think I could have harmed him. But by being above water and coming down, it was really a pretty hard shot. Come to the edge, and that foot. Okay.
Good. Step over.
All right.
Step over. Perfect.
Great. All right. Thinking about, well, what's the situation here, and just remembering what you got to do, which is to frighten the shark away, basically. And it only has supposedly a couple vulnerable points. The snout, maybe, but that you need something heavy and metal, and the eyeball, but that's a very tiny spot. The gill is really supposedly the best spot. I mean, this all comes from nature documentaries I've seen. I don't really know much about it. But I guess I knew enough about it, so it worked out. So it was really remarkable because you hit the thing and it let go. It was not happy. Then I was at least free of that, and now just had to deal with getting to shore with this hemorrhaging and not lose consciousness before I arrived. Antihypertensives, aiming for something like a diastolic of 70. Apparently, from its modus operandi and appearance, it was probably a great white shark. There has now been a great white shark that has washed ashore dead, and maybe that's mine.
Perfect.
I couldn't see anything, and except blood, a cloud of blood trailing behind me. And I couldn't use the left leg. The right leg could wiggle a little, but it wasn't really helping me move. It was a single bite. I mean, the animal was trying to control me. It was kind of a wrestling match is the way I felt about it. That he was trying to get me turned over.
Perfect.
It's just considerably harder coming down.
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
I got you here. Nice job.
Stand up, reach back, and do something with the foot. Okay.
That's what your physical therapist is.